Hello, how we doing? Surprise stream. I wanted to do a stream for JST. So I decided to do a bit of a guerrilla stream. Kind of no warning. I mean, I normally do no warning streams. I give you like an hour, sometimes half an hour warning. But it's usually at like 1 p.m. BST is when I usually stream. At the moment anyway. But I have the energy, and I honestly, I haven't streamed for JST in a while. So, yeah. I know that this stream is going to be a very unfriendly time zone for people in America, and in those time zones, which means I'm going to be moderating this stream on my own, because all of my mods, bar one, I think, lives in America. One lives in Europe. But they're busy, and I only modded them because I love them. They don't actually do anything. They just look pretty. That's their purpose. Just to warn you, we're going to have an ad in about 5 seconds. You will not miss anything. I will not start playing the game until after the ad. Okay? Because I'm kind, and I understand that, like, ads make you miss content, and sometimes you'll type something in chat, and then an ad pops up, and you completely miss the response from the streamer, and it frustrates the hell out of me. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye. That's why I keep an eye on ads so much, or at least I try to, because I don't want you to miss any content. So when the ad notification pops up, there is a weird delay. Twitch is always like, there's gonna be an ad in 5 seconds, and then the counter gets to 0. And it still hasn't, like, the notification for ads still hasn't popped up yet. It's really unpredictable. I don't know why they bother having a timer if it's not instantaneous when it hits 0. It's kind of frustrating, honestly. But fuck it, Weeble. I have a new running joke. Oh, there's the ad break. Okay, I'll talk about it after the ad break. So, ads, unfortunately, they're necessary. Honestly, you don't earn a lot of money from ads. I mean, if I look at my Twitch to find out how much I earn from ads, let's see. I don't even check it. Create a dashboard. Where would it be? Earnings. There we go. I have earned $4.80. How much have I earned from ads? Nothing. Love it. Literally nothing from ads. Probably because everyone's using an ad block. That's fine. I don't care. If you want to use an ad block, by the way, there is no shame in that. I use fucking ad block all the time. I have YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads on YouTube. But I do use ad block. But if you do want to support me, you know, I have bit redeems where you can control my model and you can toggle things like my wings. Or if you want to be generous, you can, I think it's like 1,000 bits for the Catboy toggle. And if I'm feeling generous, I will also meow. I will meow for money. I'm not above it. Dear God. So, ads are over. But yeah, you can also sub if you want to. I'm about to add my emotes. I'm adding my emotes after stream. I just got them, and they're fantastic. I'm currently getting a Christ on a Bike emote commissioned. But because motorbikes are very hard to draw, I don't know if my emote artist can actually do it. But we'll see. It's one of those things where it's like, we're basically experimenting. Because it's not an organic shape, and inorganic shapes are really fucking hard to draw. So I'm being very patient with them. more than I usually am. I'm usually very patient with artists, and I hate giving deadlines. I'm just like, do it when you wanna, and it's done when it's done. I'm very much that kind of guy. I don't like giving artists deadlines because I hate deadlines myself. Because it stresses me out. I just pay in full, and I'm like, do it whenever. Okay. Let's see. I'm also going to be getting subscriber badges as well. I commissioned VTuber for subscriber badges. I saw their art. They draw flames really well, fire really well. And obviously, the community mascot is this little dude right here, who doesn't have a name yet. He's a Hellfire Elemental. So, you know, I'm sure eventually the community will come up with a name for him. A little cutie. Honestly, he's giving... Father, I crave violence. Very fitting for a Hellfire Elemental, honestly. I need an arson emote, I think. I need to write that down. Oh, so I took the day off yesterday for a reason. So the reason was because I was uploading VODs, and I queued a lot of them to upload, but my internet service provider decided to be a piece of shit and take like fucking 11 hours to upload a 2-hour VOD. And I was like, that's not normal. Normally it would take like maybe an hour. So yeah, I had several VODs queued up to upload, and some of them only just uploaded today. So, but we're up to date, almost. I haven't uploaded the last A Date with Death VOD, but I'll do that after stream. But yeah, a lot of VODs caught up. All of my Homestuck VODs are now available on my channel, which is great. So if you want to like watch my journey through Homestuck, just bear in mind, it wasn't a first-time read. I've been a fan of Homestuck for 11 years. It was really nice to show Homestuck to my friends and introduce people to Homestuck, just because it means so much to me. I decided I'm also getting a Homestuck tattoo. I'm going to get the aspects tattooed on me. I was talking to my best friend about it, and he was like, oh god, finally. Because I have a habit of getting fandom tattoos. I've got Pokemon tattoos. I've got Attack on Titan tattoos. I've got a Vampire Knight tattoo. I have a Skullduggery Pleasant tattoo. You know, I have a Bring Me the Horizon tattoo. I have a Black Veil Brides tattoo. I like getting tattoos of things that I hyper focus on that make me happy, because it's like an extra boost of like dopamine, or serotonin, or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, I think it's finally time. I think reading Homestuck this time around, as someone who is more mature, because I've aged since the last time. I think the last time I read Homestuck was about 5 years ago. I'm in a really good place mentally now. And I feel like an adult. 5 years ago, I didn't really feel like an adult, and I was a mess, and I was on the fucking edge all the time. And I was like barely existing. So now that even though I'm still disabled, and I have a dynamic disability that affects my mobility, and sometimes days I'll be like bedbound, right? Even though I do deal with that, mentally, I'm good. Like, my autism does make things difficult, like going outside and interacting with people, and the noise and everything, but that aside, because that's never going to go away, I'm going to have that my whole life. In terms of, like, my depression and things like that, I'm good. and I'm really happy with how far I've come. So reading through Homestuck while being mentally well for once, it gave me a new perspective on so many characters, and it kind of solidified my love for the comic, even with its flaws, which I have talked about extensively while I was reading it. I really do love that story. I think it's beautiful. And as flawed as Andrew Hussey is, I do want to say thank you, Andrew Hussey, for writing Homestuck. Thank you to those who worked on Homestuck 1. I want to be clear, I'm thanking you for Homestuck 1 and not the Beyond Canon content, because, you know why I'm not thanking you for that. So yeah, I think Homestuck is an absolute masterpiece. Definitely a product of its time, but I don't think there's ever going to be another piece of media like it, and it means a lot to me. Because of that, I want to get the aspects tattooed. I'm thinking about getting a temple tattoo because I am a self of mind. So I think I might get the mind aspect tattooed on my temple. I'm thinking about it. I talked to my best friend about it, and he said, well, honestly, I can't see you in a mainstream job ever, just because you've tried that and your autism was too severe for it. And I agree. I worked in retail, and I had a meltdown mid-shift because some Karen was screaming at me. And my manager at the time, she shouted at me, and she said that I was making a scene because I was having an autistic meltdown. She was like, "You're so selfish." And I was just like, do you not, what? And the crazy part is, I was working in a charity shop, and the charity helps disabled people get back into work. Isn't that crazy? Like, I received ableism from a fucking shop that helps disabled people get back into work. Crazy. I left that job very quickly. Like, after that meltdown, I left that job. Well, technically I got fired, but I was happy to get fired. You know what I mean? But yeah, retail never worked for me. And I also worked in like a cafe once as a dishwasher. That was a good job, but I got laid off because the guy sold the cafe. But I really enjoyed doing the dishwashing. The guy, the manager, he was not great. He underpaid me severely. He had a habit of hiring teenagers that were underage, so he didn't have to pay them much. Because there's no minimum wage for people under the age of 16 in the UK. So he would just pay me like £2, and I would work like 5 hours. I'd get £2 an hour. So I'd walk away after a 5-hour shift with £10. Isn't that crazy? 10 quid. 10 fucking quid for a 5-hour shift. Fucking hell. I can't believe I did that job. I did enjoy the dishwashing though, because it was just me staring at a wall for 5 hours, not having to interact with many people. I never broke anything either. They were worried about that because the manager, he had a habit of going insane when people broke the teapot lids, because you can't like replace the teapot lids on their own. You have to order the whole teapot, including the lid. So he went absolutely insane if you broke a teapot lid. So I had like major anxiety whenever I was handling teapots. I was like so careful with them, but I never broke anything. So I'm happy about that. And I learned how to operate industrial dishwashers, and I washed everything by hand, and then I put it in the dishwasher to finish it off. But yeah, I did enjoy that job. So I feel like staring at a wall washing dishes, I could do that. The only issue now is that with my with my physical disabilities, I wouldn't be able to stand. You know what I mean? So yeah. So when I was talking to my best friend about it, he was like, yeah, I don't see you doing a mainstream job just because your disabilities are a little bit too severe, especially your autism, which kind of gets in the way. He said you should just, I guess, try to pursue some kind of like flexible home job, like streaming. I don't really see myself earning enough in streaming to cover living expenses, honestly, but um it would be nice. But honestly, I'll probably try to find something that I can do at home that's flexible enough so that when I have those days where my disability is more severe and I'm in a lot of pain and I'm bedbound, I'm okay and I'm not gonna lose my job, you know? Like, that's why streaming works for me so well. Because if I'm having a day where I can't stream and I just need to lie down, it's okay. I just let people know in Blue Sky, like, hey, can't stream today. My disability is disabilitying. You know? So yeah, I think I'll be able to get away with a temple tattoo. Because obviously, like, workplaces don't want facial tattoos. They're getting better with allowing people that have tattoos, but face tattoos are still a big taboo. I love ink. I love tattoos. I always have. My model has tattoos for a reason. All the tattoos my model has, I have tattoos in the same places. I have a lot more than my model though. Like I have tattoos on both arms. I have a big tattoo on my stomach, which is why I have exiled written on my stomach. It's not the same. But I have a big tattoo across my stomach above my belly button. Let me just, there we go. So, wait, no, wrong one. Hold on. If I just, hello. There we go. You can see it now. I edged myself. I edged myself. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild, brother. So yeah, I have a lot of tats, and piercings too. I actually was talking to Dex, the guy who did my profile picture. He's a fantastic artist, and I'm commissioning him right now for some NSFW work. Because I want people to see my dick. So anyway, I was talking to him about like the commission, the NSFW commission, and obviously I have to describe my nether regions. And a while ago I was talking to him, and I was like, I really want to get like some dick piercings. And Dex was immediately on board. He was like, fuck yes, do it. And I know what ones I want. And I've been looking at pricing, because my piercer, he's a really cool dude. He's a biker as well. He's a really cool dude. It's the same place I get my tattoos. And I called him and I was like, yo, dude, you do dick piercings, right? And he was like, oh no. Immediately, he was like, oh no. You want to get your dick pierced? I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay. What do you want? I was like, I want a ladder. And he was like, oh, okay. How many? And I was like, 4. He was like, okay. Is that it? And I was like, well, I kind of want one horizontal through the glands as well. And he was like, fuck, dude, that's gonna hurt. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in chronic pain every day of my life. Piercings don't really bother me. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. I remember the first Coco here, but only say you're insane for streaming this time. I mean, it's 8:20 in the morning for me. I wanted to do a stream for like JST, so that's why I'm here. I'm just talking about like I want to get some piercings. And I was just talking about like I talked to my piercer about it. I called him up the other day, and I mentioned like I don't think it's gonna hurt purely because I've never been bothered by like piercings, you know, because I'm getting NSFW art commissioned by Dex, and I had to describe my dick. I really want dick piercings, and I want one going horizontal through the glands. My piercer was he tried to talk me out of it a little bit, only a little bit. He was like, you know, that's gonna really fucking hurt, right? And I was like, nah, I'll be fine. It's funny because when I got my stomach tattooed, they were like, that's really gonna hurt. Bro, I fell asleep. You know what hurt out of all my tattoos? My ankle tattoo, bro. I've got tattoos on my neck. I've got tattoos on my back, my stomach, my arms, my legs. The ankle. I have a Pokemon tattoo on my ankle, right? I have a lot of Pokemon tattoos, but one of them is on my ankle. It's Flareon. I have Flareon on my ankle. And that one, bro, I had to be pinned down. Like, my tattoo artist had one knee over my calf, pinning my leg down. Because it was so painful, I couldn't help but, like, move. Like, it was reflexive. It was crazy. I was like, why the fuck does this hurt? My neck didn't hurt, where I fell asleep. For the first, like, 20 minutes, I was, like, scrolling on my phone. And my tattoo artist was like, hey, I know you're chill, but scrolling on your phone, you keep, like, kind of moving a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I put it away. I just fell asleep. And he was like, okay, cool. That makes my life easier. So yeah, I fell asleep from my stomach tattoo, which was apparently supposed to be painful. And I fell asleep from my neck tattoo, which also was apparently supposed to be painful. It just made me motion sick because you feel like your head's rattling a lot. So yeah, I'm not worried about getting a temple tattoo. I think I can handle it. Because apparently getting the side of your head doesn't really hurt that much. It just feels like your head's rattling. Which is kind of why I experienced with my neck tattoo. So yeah. I'm very much an inked and pierced person. And I love it. The moment I turned 18. I'm gonna go to eat. Okay. You take care of yourself, Coco. Thank you for popping in. Get some rest, okay? So yeah. Oh, I'm gonna give you guys some ASMR just for a second. Ready? You're welcome. Should we date death then? I think we should. Bye. Bye. Tats and more bony areas can hurt more. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. My ankle definitely hurt more than like any other tattoo I have. It's not just bony areas though, it's like sensitive areas. I feel like for most people, chest and tummy hurt quite a lot. When I was getting my stomach tattooed, this is a fun little story time, by the way. When I was getting my stomach tattooed, when the lining began, there was a guy in the chair next to me getting tattooed by the other artist at the tattoo studio I go to. He was getting a skull tattooed on his like pec, and I was getting a massive stomach tattoo that covers my entire stomach, right? For like above my belly button, it's just like across that part of my abdomen. Below my pecs, right? Like my model. But a little bit wider. A little bit longer. I was getting it lined, right? And I'm a little dude, you know, I'm 5'1", I'm petite, I'm equipable. So I'm just a little guy, right? Getting this fucking massive tattoo lined. He is huge, right? He is fucking massive, this dude. He is a gym bro. He's like 6'4", muscles everywhere, ripped as fuck, right? Getting this skull tattoo on his chest. He was talking mad shit before he sat down. He's like, yeah, can't wait to get this tattoo. Been talking about it with my bros. They think it's so fucking cool. There's a reason why I'm getting it. It's because of this really deep reason. Yeah. He sits down in the chair, takes his shirt off. Everyone has a moment like, whoa, dude, you work out. That's so cool, right? They put the you know, the carbon paper. They put the transfer on, the like blue transfer. And he confirms it. He confirms the placement and everything. The gun turns on. They do one tooth on the skull. Bro goes red as a tomato and starts crying. Like, tears streaming from his eyes. He's shaking. And he says, I can't do this. I can't, it's too painful. And I'm just there, like, almost falling asleep, getting the lining done on my stomach of this massive stomach tattoo. And I'm just lying down on the bed, looking over at him like, what? And he, it's so funny, because he's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And his tattoo artist looks over at me and is like, bro, you're a unit. You're literally a brick wall. And this tiny ass guy is like almost falling asleep getting a stomach tattoo, which is way more painful than a chest tattoo. Are you fucking serious? So the big guy, he ended up leaving. He paid for his full tattoo, but he left. He got one tooth done and left. And now, now my tattoo artists at the studio, they all refer to him as the Tooth Fairy. They talk about him all the time. They're like, nothing will compare to the Tooth Fairy. So now, whenever they talk to like clients about getting like tattoos in painful places, they always tell the story of the Tooth Fairy. And they're like, you don't want to be the Tooth Fairy, do you? You don't want to be like him. It's so funny. Oh man, I love that story. It was so funny. I was like so tired as well. I remember at the end of the lining I did get a little bit shaky, but I just had a drink. I had some sugar, like chocolate bar drink, I was fine. Honestly, I feel like when people that faint when they get their tattoos done, it's because they haven't had enough sugar. You have to have sugar when you have a tattoo, because it's like prolonged exposure to pain, I guess. So you kind of need something to offset that. Because like tattoos do hurt. It's just about your like tolerance of it. It's not the pain threshold, it's the tolerance. Thankfully, I have a low pain threshold but a high pain tolerance thanks to my chronic pain. So I can endure a lot of pain for a long time without issue, you know? Like I was cooking the other day. I had some tocino and the oil just like splattered all over my arm. I didn't even fucking flinch. I was like, yeah, okay. And I have the burn on my arm right now. I didn't even treat it. I just fucking, yeah, whatever. I just want to fucking eat my tocino and rice. It was delicious, by the way. But also don't worry. The burn is very small and minimal. It's fucking negligent at this point. It's honestly, this burn to me is Selen Tatsuki's fucking termination from Niji Sanji to, you know, the CEO. It's negligible. So Let's get into a date with death, shall we? Let's date. Also, I put this up because I don't know if Steam is going to be doing pop-ups. I hope not. Wait, let me just check. Hold on. Because I just worry a little bit about pop-ups settings. Notifications. Okay. I think I did it. I don't know. So, anyway, I do have a little sensor there, as you can see. Just in case the Steam Toast pops up. Oh, no, wait. Load. My bad. Alright, this one. Let's do it. Alright. We are going to check on Spike. Spike is having a little timeout and about on your bed. He spends a little supervised time each day exploring your room. Sometimes it makes you laugh. You pretty much baby-proofed your apartment just for Spike. Cute. Fortunately, you like keeping the apartment heated, so it's comfortable for both of you. Very much not me. I swear to God, my air conditioner has completely changed my way of life. It's funny because I go outside and I'm like boiling hot, right? It's June. I come inside, it's like November. It's fucking fantastic. When I go to sleep, I have the air conditioner by my feet, okay? It's strategically placed because your feet, your hands, and your head are the places on your body where you lose body heat. So if you're cold, you should always make sure that your hands, your feet, and your head are warm. That way, you won't lose body heat, right? If you're hot, you need to cool your hands, your feet, and your head first because you'll lose your body heat a lot faster that way and it'll cool you down faster. So I like strategies in the past to like cool down in intense summers. I will make a little like foot bath with ice, right? I'll put ice in the foot bath. I'll just put my feet in it. And oh my God, it cools me down so fast. I'm like, yes. So, if you want to cool down in the summer, now you know. So I place my air conditioner right by my feet when I sleep. It's fucking ice cold, baby. I sleep in June with 3 throw blankets. Because I don't use duvet. No, I haven't used duvet in like 10 years because I sleep so hot. I'm like a radiator when I sleep. It's like fucking Mount Vesuvius up in here. My internal temperature is volcanic. I don't know why. I'm just a really warm sleeper and have been for a long fucking time. I miss the days of my childhood where I was cold. I remember as a kid being cold when I slept, so I would end up curling into a fetal position because I was so cold. And I miss that. I miss that so much. Now I'm spread fucking eagle trying to cool down as fast as possible so I can just sleep. So the air conditioner's changed that. And I love it because now I can sleep with multiple blankets and my plushies and not feel overheated or warm, you know? So that's nice. A little sippy. This stamina potion's gonna get me through. So yeah, I do not heat my apartment. Funnily enough, I have radiators, so I have like central heating basically. I have them inspected once a year because they're gas. And the guy that comes every year, he always asks the same questions when they come in. They're like, "Oh, how's the heating been? Has it been okay?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he was like, "What do you mean you don't know?" And I'm like, "Well, the last time the heating was on was when you were here testing it a year ago." I never use my heating. I have lived in this apartment for 10 fucking years. I've never used the heating. The only time my radiators are on are when they're being tested once a year by the gas man. Like, that is it. I do not use my heating. It's so funny as well because, like, I had a roommate a couple years ago. He visited recently. He's a sweetheart. I love him to pieces. If you see this, Trent, I love you. So I I I remember him being cold quite a lot because he was anemic, right? Um like like severely anemic as well. Like I remember when he first moved in, we did the shopping, like we did grocery shopping, went to the supermarket, got everything. We were walking back with the bags, and he was so overexerted that he threw up. And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Go to a doctor." And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know what's wrong." And I'm like, "Go to the doctor." He went to the doctor, anemia, like severe anemia. The doctor said, "How the fuck are you walking? How the fuck are you functioning?" And he was like, "Oh no, I don't know." So, obviously, his anemia got treated immediately because I forced him to get it done. Because I was worrying about him. But like, he was always cold because of it, right? And being in my place where I do not put on any heating at all, right? He struggled through that winter. I kept buying blankets for him. I accumulated blankets for him, and I gave him a duvet and extra throw blankets to put on top. Um like, oh my god, it was crazy. um so yeah, I like living in the Arctic. Like, Siberia is my fucking vibe. So I could never have a snake free roam around my place because it would just be too cold. They would have to stay in their enclosure. Could maybe pull them out for a second to say hi, boop the snoot, give them a little kiss, but they would have to go back in very quickly. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely not MC. I'm very much. I'm probably honestly closer to Grimmy because he's probably very very cold because he's death. You know. You run your fingers down his scales. Oh, I miss the touch of a snake. I've had snakes, by the way, in the past. I have owned snakes. I love snakes. Snakes are my favorite, like, animal. My second favorite is snails. Um, and then cats. I love the feel of snakes. I've always had constrictors too. Um, I fucking love snakes. I love the way they feel. I also had a boyfriend that had a ball python, and it fucking loved me. Oh my god, this was like 10, 11. Wait. It's like 11 and a half years ago or something. I had a boyfriend, he had a ball python, and the ball python would like slide up my neck and then rest in the hood of my jacket because I always wore like a hoodie jacket that had a zip, right? Because I can't wear normal hoodies. I need a zip because otherwise I feel constricted. I don't know why. Autism, right? So he would always sit in like my hoodie, but his head would like poke over my shoulder and like rub against my neck. That sounds adorable. It really was. I fucking loved that ball python so much. Probably more than I loved my boyfriend at the time. But yeah, I fucking love that ball python. Oh, I love snakes, man. They're so fucking cute. My favorite snake I could never own because it would just straight up eat me. I'm the perfect size for it. My favorite snake is the reticulated python, and they are people eaters. They're the biggest snake on the planet. They're huge. They grow to like 30 feet. It's crazy. So because of that, I could never own one because it would just straight up eat me. I did have uh I did have two albino Burmese. One was 6 foot, the other was 6.5 foot. And they did at one point size me up. Which happens sometimes. They did free roam. I did let them free roam in the summer. And they would like slide under my bed sheets. And I would be napping and they would chill with me, right? Under my bed sheets, leech off my warmth, which was perfectly safe for them to do because it was a summer anyway, so it was very hot. And humid too, because, well, this is the UK. The UK is very humid, it's a very tropical climate, and people forget that. So one of them was originally coiled by my like lower abdomen, like dick area, which makes sense because that's like gives off a lot of heat, doesn't it? And then it uncoiled, and I was napping, but very lightly. You know when you're like in and out of napping, and you're sort of occasionally you open your eyes, but you're not quite with it, so you just close your eyes again. That's very much where I was, and I registered that I registered Ginge like uncoiling, and I was like, moving? Are you not comfy? Are you cold? And I did pat like Ginge to check to see if you know he was okay. He was fine, by the way. He wasn't like cold or anything. Um, I noticed him like sliding up, and he straightened out, and he was laying completely horizontal to me, and I knew what that meant, and I was like, absolutely the fuck not. I grabbed him so quick. I grabbed him. I grabbed his neck. I was like, I am the predator, you are the prey. Don't even think about it. I was like fucking awake. The adrenaline kicked in. I was like, I will not be choked to death by my own fucking pet. Absolutely the fuck not. I grabbed it by the neck, put it back in the enclosure. I was like, nope. You've lost your roaming privileges for a week. How dare. It's okay. My other one was sleeping, so I had two at the time. But yeah. I missed the days where I would have like my snakes. Man, I fucking love them. That people say that reptiles can't feel love. I disagree. You don't know love until a snake flicks its little tongue on the tip of your nose. Oh. Oh. That's so love. Pure love. Sorry, I'm gushing over snakes. I love them. I love snails too. I think snails are great. I think they're pretty. I think they're perfect. I like sea snails. I like land snails. I think sea snails are my favorite though. I like seeing them go around little tanks, like across the glass. I love them so much. Man. It's interesting because I feel like a lot of my favorite pets are the unconventional choices. But yeah, I fucking love snails. I love snakes. Cats are okay, but I don't like fur. I fur pisses me off. Whenever I babysit for my friend's dog, whenever I dog sit, I mean, it takes weeks to get rid of that fur. It's like glitter. It's just never truly goes away. I don't like furry animals. I part of me wants a cat, but the other part is like, nah. You run your fingers down the scales. Peace. Soon it will be time for him to go back into his enclosure. For now, the two of you spend a little more time together. Yeah. Play with it. Oh my god, yes. It's tree time. You pull out your snake's favorite knitted tunnel. Place it on the bed next. We have a tunnel For Spike. He instantly slithers in. Of course he does, because he's baby. I can knit. I can knit. I can knit. I've knitted scarves for cosplays. You're pretty good at knitting and crochet. I can't crochet. I can knit basic things. And you make a lot of things for Spike to play with. You're happy to have good use of your skills. Spend a while playing with Spike before putting the tunnel away. I love you, Spike. You're the best. Let's water the plant. Even more leaves have appeared now. Oh, yeah! You water it generously and feel excited. This time, you didn't kill your plant instantly. Hell yeah, I didn't. Look at me go. Let's read a new book. Dear Diaries, did you know I turned 8 today? I guess you probably didn't, because I don't think diaries count as real people. So you probably can't know the things I don't tell you. But you know, so that's good. But now you know, so that's good. Prolly. Oh my god. I say prolly. I hate myself. Guess what? It snowed. Oh, winter baby. I'm a winter baby. I love it when it snows on my birthday. It's like a little treat. The problem is, the snow never settles. That's why I like the second circle. Eternal blizzard. And guess what again? That means I don't have school. Did you hear that? We don't have school. I have to wait for my presents, apparently. I want to open them now. Hold on. You woke up and you weren't given your presents instantly? Parents. When am I ever going to get my presents? Okay, I'm going to make a snowman now. I made a snowman once, and I gave him a mohawk with pine, like, leaves. You know, like pine branches, small pine branches with leaves. I gave him a mohawk. I used milk bottle caps for his eyes and his mouth, and I put a cigarette in his mouth. I had a really good time making him. He was my punk man. My snow punk. I made a snow punk. I wonder how a snowman gets a skeleton. They have skeletons, right? That'd be so cool. I think they're no. I think they're invertebrates. I think a snowman would count as being like jellyfish, maybe? Because they don't have an exoskeleton, but they also don't have vertebrae. Like a mollusk. Are snowmen mollusks? Maybe. Maybe. Does that mean, like, a snowman is in the same category as an octopode? Damn. They have skeletons, right? That'd be so cool. Honestly, a snowman with a skeleton sounds like a nightmare. Okay, bye, Porphyra. Oh, that's my diary when I was 8, apparently. What was I writing when I was 8? I was always writing. I was probably writing about dolphins. I really liked dolphins when I was like 7 or 8. I read the Dolphin Diaries books and I was like kind of low-key obsessed. Your favorite bed? Also happens to be your only bed, but that doesn't matter. Not true, I have a sofa bed. And I do quite like it. Your soft pink bedding sits against pristine sheets. You sit down on the edge of your bed and look around your room. My bedding is lavender. I have purple bedding. Makes you smile. Your style has changed a lot over the years. You're very proud of how it looks right now. Yeah, it looks nice. Before, it was... Before I started renovating my room to be more adult, honestly, this is kind of what it used to be. Rainbows everywhere you looked. You've always loved bright colors and lots of decor. True, I'm a maximalist. I want everything everywhere all at once. You can't wait to see how your style will continue to change in the future. Yeah, true. True. Let's spy on the neighbors. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you bought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go at this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Eavesdrop. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside of your apartment. Put your ear to the door, straining to hear more, when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hall. A deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause, as you assume the person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working on it. Working on it. Yeah, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Let me just have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Let me just pretend for a little longer. Hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hung up, and you think it was probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice, both light and airy, calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer breeze. You're early. The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? The light voice laughs. So you're just after my cookies? You caught me. Sorry. Come in. We can eat before we go. Luckily, I saved you a couple, huh? By the way, I don't know if I gave them these voices in my last stream. I don't care. I was consistent with Homestuck voices purely because I've been doing those voices for like 11 years. This is new. It's not going to be consistent. I'm warning you now. The voices then become muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you hear for today. I feel like I've clicked on everything. Let's go to our laptop. Check on the computer. What have we unlocked in the gallery? Ooh. I love that he has a character sheet. He could be a VTuber. I love this. So cool. I love this as well. That's so cool. Wait, let me screenshot that real quick. I want to use that. There we go. I had to. Oh my god, he's so baby. I love him. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's cool. I love his room. I love this as well. This is very cute. Damn. That's a screenshot. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much, good sir. Alright. Internet. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so it's like bubble wrap. Cool. Games. We played all these. I got pretty far with Runner, didn't I? Shall I try? I like yapping while I play Runner, so we'll yap. Oh, well, I fucked it immediately. There we go. We'll get a pace. We got it. Baby, we gon' do it for life. Music makes me... Oh. I'm off today. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I hit like... Was it like 60 something? The other day? Or 70 something? I'm not sure, I'll have to check the VOD. I am fucking... What is happening to me? Should I set a goal? Try to get to like 60 or something? Oh my god, what am I doing? Lock in! Ah! Lock the fuck in. We're locking in. We're doing it. We're making it happen. Boom. Yeah. There we go. My problem is I keep jumping too soon. Because I'm expecting a longer jump. I think that's my issue. It works when it's fast, but it doesn't work when it's slow, so I need it to speed up. Which makes sense, because when I was a kid and I did, there was a dance mat machine, in my local, arcade. I used to, put it on, like, max speed, because it was just easier for me to, like, follow all of the input when it was on max speed. So, it makes sense that I do better when it's faster. Because that matches my experience with dance mats when I was a kid. I was quite good at dance mats too. It was, in case anyone's wondering what the machine was, it wasn't DDR. It was, Easy to Dancer, I think. It's like a Korean, dance mat machine that has It has hand sensors as well. So it's like you're using your feet and your hands. I'm gonna try to get a 50, by the way. And it was the UK edition, had really good music on it. I used to enjoy, there was Uncle John from Jamaica by the Finger Boys. What else was there? I'm trying to think. There was Face Down, Ass Up, which is hilarious. I could do that one too. The Logical Song by Scooter. I played that one usually as my finale song, because it had a lot of jumps in it. Like consecutive jumps, which is crazy. It's My Life by Bon Jovi, I think. No, Living on a Prayer, sorry. Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi was also there. I usually use that as my bonus one, because I always unlock the bonus round. Because I would always get A+. I very rarely missed a step on that dance machine. I aced the fuck out of it. I was always very good at it, and I don't know why. I just had an affinity for it, I guess. I would put in a pound, and that would get you 2 plays, and each play was 3 rounds, and if you aced every round, you unlocked the bonus round. So a pound would get me 8 plays. Which is pretty fucking cool. I miss it. The machine is still there, so when I go to my hometown, I think I might have to jump on it. See if I can still do it. I'm not as mobile as I used to be, though. And I'm very out of practice. I think it's been about... Probably been about 15 years since I've been on that machine. Crazy, I know. But I'm gonna have to do it. It's been a while since I've been to my hometown, so... I'm gonna have to. I wanted to get a 50, I got a 50, so that's good. But yeah, man, I love that arcade as well. The arcade itself is really good. It's right next to a fish and chip shop, and the fish and chip shop does bad Mars bars. So, when I was a kid, I would have £3. I would use £2 on the dance machine, so I'd get 16 songs, right, I could play. And then, I would go to the fish and chip shop afterwards, and I would use my final £1 to get a battered Mars bar. Because they were 99p. and I would gorge myself on the battered Mars bar and go home. Because my nan was sweet, she'd give me £3 every day. And I would always go to the arcade with it. I'd do it after school. After school, go to the arcade, dance out to some tunes, get a battered Mars bar, go home. I mean, it makes sense actually to have that battered Mars bar because I would have spent 16 songs dancing. So it makes sense. Makes sense. Doing well. Okay. Pretty fast now. Nice. We can do it. I believe in us. Got it? Ooh, ho, 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 ho. I was a bit too early with that one, wasn't I? Hey, we hit 100. Nice. There's no way this is infinite. Is it? Ah, we hit 100 though. We hit 100. That's good, right? Let me screenshot that. We hit 100. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, I think it's time, don't you? Let's do it. Mortal. Do not call upon me this day. Oh wait, I should read it like him. Mortal, do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall be before you. What? Message not sent. Hello? Message not sent. I need to call him baby girl. Oh, ad break. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Ad break. I'm not going to reply until the ad break's over because I don't want anyone to miss it. While the ad break's going, let me just check something. Alright, we got 10 seconds on the ad break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Alright, cool. We are back. We are so back. Alright, let's continue. I want to call him baby girl because it's my baby girl. Baby girl. This just makes me want to send more messages. Error. System malfunctioning. Force restart. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again, throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. This person is very volatile. Like, you would throw your laptop out the window for this? That's crazy. You have such a short fuse. What the fuck? Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? Precisely. You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Yes. Why are you incapable of listening? I swear, you don't listen purposefully, nor following a single, simple instruction. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It's none of your business. I see. I very clearly said for you to not call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Is something wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me. Do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there's a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate at least. I'm gonna reply to this, by the way. Well, yes. So, what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. How about you turning your camera on? Grim? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Really? Grim? Stop yelling. Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes. Is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. Maybe you should have a relaxing bath. As nice as that sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. Sorry. You're making me worry more. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Let us resume via text. Okay. Okay, alright. We need a new, we need a new status, don't we? We need to set one every day. What's our new status? Wait, can I do this? Yes! We're gonna mate person. Gonna get that bitch pregnant. Yeah. This will work better. You're simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. Can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I'm an oxymoron. I already know, bro. I get it. I've lived my life as a fucking oxymoron in so many aspects. It's crazy. I'm an extrovert, And I'm really good in social situations, but I fucking hate social situations. It's crazy. I need to make an oxymoron list of all the things about me that are oxymorons. I'm unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. Oh, 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 either gonna wanna eat you, nutty. Oh, zen, 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 gonna eat you, nutty. I wanna touch your body, 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 body. Hell yeah. What a song to play. Oh, did you guys hear about Dangerous Convenience Store getting a fucking anime adaptation? I hope and I pray. Wait, I want to see what studio is doing it. Dangerous Convenience Store anime. Okay. Animated series. It's available to stream. It's on Billy, that's crazy. Okay, it's gonna have English subtitles. Alright, cool. But who... What studio worked on it? Is there a wiki? Maybe if I go to the Yaoi wiki. Produced by Lafdal? I don't know anything about Lafdal. I really don't know anything about Lafdal. At least it's not fucking Mappa. Because Mappa will censor the fuck out of it. Do one season and then drop it. As we all know. Never let Mappa touch BL, honestly. Like, don't do it. Mappa, stay in your fucking lane. You do shonen, you do not touch BL. I am sick and tired of you touching my fucking BL. Cunts. There goes the monetization. But, like, no, seriously. I can't stand what happened to Yuri on Ice. It pisses me off. I will never forgive Mappa for that. Ever. Like, the promise of the movie and then them just fucking dropping it out of nowhere and being like, hey, happy Pride. Also, we're cancelling your gay anime. Fuck you. Made me so mad. The fact that they cancelled it in Pride Month as well, it really felt homophobic. It wasn't, right? Because they probably didn't plan to cancel it in Pride Month or anything. I'm just saying, it's one of those things that isn't homophobic, but feels homophobic. So yeah, I do not like it when Mappa touches BL. Who did the Twilight Out of Focus anime, actually? Let me check. Twilight Out of Focus. My anime list. There is an my anime list of it. Good, because that will tell me what studio made it. Studio Dean. Thank you, Studio Dean. Although you heavily censored it and kind of ruined my favorite manga. Studio Dean used to be incredible. There was like a heyday of Studio Dean where they made like Love Stage, Sekaiichi Hatsukoi, Jonjo Romantica. What did they do? Hybrid Child as well? Wait, let me check. Did they do Hybrid Child? I think they did, right? Wait, let me get up in this. We're doing a fucking BL side quest. Just let it happen, okay? Let it happen, folks. Okay, let me see. I mean, they did Vampire Night. I fucking love Vampire Night. I got Vampire Night tattoo. So they did Vampire Night. This was like the heyday of Studio Dean. And my favorite anime, which is 07 Ghost. Super Lovers as well. Very, very funny anime. Yeah, they did do Hybrid Child. Yeah. Yeah, and then Sekai Chihatsukoi. Oh yeah, they did Hetalia too. I forgot about that. Studio Dean, man. So good. Oh, they did Sasuke Tomiyano as well. Hate Sasuke Tomiyano. There it is, Twilight Focus, yeah. It's sad because, like, Studio Dean used to do more mature BL, and now it seems like they're not doing that anymore. Because Twilight Out of Focus is an 18+ manga. It's explicit, right? Very explicit, actually. The anime didn't have any of that in it. It was, like, really blurry, and it's like the frame rate dropped like crazy, and everything was, like, weirdly censored. I'll be honest with you. If you're gonna censor a scene like that, I would be willing to tolerate love stage type censoring rather than whatever the fuck they did with Twilight Hour Focus. Purely because the censoring in Twilight Hour Focus just made me fucking motion sick. I'm not kidding. Like, it felt so weird. Everything was blurry and shifting weird, and the frame rate was off. It was just not good. The adaptation of one of my favorite mangas of all time really let me down. And now I'm nervous about Dangerous Convenience Store because it's, again, it's up there. It's really good. Like, when I read Dangerous Convenience Store, I read a version that was uncensored. I was blessed by the Yaoi gods that day. I found an uncensored version. I didn't know it was uncensored until, like, I think it's like the first episode. He gets in the shower. The main character gets in the shower. I'm like scrolling down, and then suddenly, oh, penis. I'm like, goddamn, okay. I was expecting lightsabers, but all right. So yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I don't want them to ruin Dangerous Convenience Store. It's a very explicit manhwa. Yeah, I'm really nervous because it's such a good fucking. Please don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. I'm gonna pray to the Yaoi gods tonight. I'm currently reading. Story. I gave up on Checkmate. I'll get back to it when I have the energy. Checkmate is very slow, and just kind of a little bit boring. It drags. So I started reading something called Legs That Can't Walk. I just started it, so please no spoilers, because it is quite long. It's like 100 chapters or something. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a go because I wanna see where it goes. It's interesting to me. Let's get back to this, shall we? You are an enigma to me. I'm so confused right now. That is to be expected. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul. It's like a mirage. I see. No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colours, but the colouring is still solid anyways. Ah. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since first we spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. You try and tell me I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and is thick. Yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. That's beautiful imagery right there. I can picture that immediately. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colours are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. Oxymoron, we love it. And that's why it's like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise, then broke it? A curse? I don't think so. And you have made no promises vowed on blood? I think I'd remember if I had, so no. Indeed, you would know if you had, and the consequences of breaking them are severe. I will have to rule both these out, then. Rule them out? Of what exactly? Can you explain what you're talking about, Grim? All this talk of curses and blood promises is something out of fiction. Completely not real. It is very real. You just haven't lived a life where you've witnessed nor participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try. I suppose it will have to do. So what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. Soul babies? No, not soul babies. What is your obsession with that? However, it is a means of somewhat mixing our souls. That's pretty much soul baby territory. Oh, for the love of... It's not soul babies. Soul babies are not real. Oh, they are. I just haven't tried hard enough yet. You just wait, baby. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna breed you like a fucking pedigree at a dog show. Let's fucking go. But mixing souls is real. Perhaps then you will understand. Then maybe you'll take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me, in theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing. But you've just gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we've met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul. And it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscience to you. Oh, brilliant. Is this like a demonic possession? I've possessed a twink before, so this is my territory. Truthfully, I suppose so, yes. They are quite similar. That's comforting. This is the first time for everything, I guess. Let's say you're not lying. What will happen to me? Nothing bad will happen unless you resist me once a connection is made. And if I do resist, your mind will simply break apart and fracture. I am stronger, and your mind will not be able to fight back against me. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore. No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. I'd become hollow! Like in FromSoft! I'd become a hollow. The fucking death sound. Typically, a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. You know it. And they're really a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? It's like my agreement with the twink. He lets me have his body. He also lets me possess him. Oh, I'm funny. And if I change my mind? Boom. Demon time. Hey. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Oh, I so want to say. Grim. Shall we begin? Still no camera. Really? I suppose it's needed. Fine. Whatever. Happy now? You don't look very hurt. What? You said it's not something visible to the eye. Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on. So no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I don't like thinking you're hurt and not understanding how. It's simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection do anything? Not wait then. You know, until you've recovered. Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it'll be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you. Just... yes. Don't look away until the connection's formed. How will I know when it's formed? You'll feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. Okay. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. Try to force me out. It will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't going to make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious? And I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. Sorry. My alarm just went off. Hold on. My alarm is connected to my Spotify, so hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. Oopsie. It's my alarm for my my medication. So let me just take my meds like a good little boy. There we go. Why are my pills so fucking huge? It's like swallowing a fucking horse tranquilizer. Oh, Jesus. Gets lodged in my throat every time. Alright. So once you're in, you can do what exactly? Look for said answers. Which means... Nine hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm gonna have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. And maybe it'll give me answers on what's stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Wait a second. Seeing you just keep mentioning that you wanna, kill me. Is this actually a ploy for you to take my soul? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul. Right. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. Well, are you prepared? Come at me, Grim. Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim, shh, don't break my concentration. I don't want to talk. It's forcing me to talk. I don't think talking is a good idea. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. It will cause irreparable damage. And it'll be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. Okay, Violetta! Keep your eyes on me. I am. There you are. Ooh, whoa, trippy. Ah. Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all your wiggling. What the... You? How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? Cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling. I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time. You're... actually the Grim Reaper. I told you. Now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Nothing new there. Yes. As I've been telling you this entire time, I'm always truthful. Seems that you'll finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection. I feel it like a pull. Good. Is this where you start doing questionable things with my body? That depends. What kind of questionable things do you mean? Sort through your soul? Sure, I'll do that. If you mean other things, that is something I would do only with permission. Anyway, no, I won't be doing that. I'm a Grim Reaper, you're immortal. That would be way outside of my job description. So far out, I would likely be fired. I wouldn't mind. I don't think I'll ever understand you. I made him blush. You flirt with death for your own amusement. Actually, I flirt because I kind of like you. Souls. We were talking about souls. Nine hells, I think this connection's getting to me already. Suddenly it's far too hot in here. Grim. Yes. What if my mind? You'll be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. Seems you and I are quite suited to each other. We're compatible. Good. Okay, I believe you. Good. This is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Does that mean I get to keep my soul? It means you get to keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection. A bridge. Okay. It's just a little bridge. A small thing. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I'm simply going to walk across the bridge with a part of my conscience. Sounds simple enough. When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. Hold tight to the handles. That is the pull of my mind. Okay, I could do that. I'll hold on tight. Good. Make sure you do. I don't want to deal with the consequences of any unfortunate accidents. Though, as you said, it would make my job a little easier. Oh. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'm cheering for you, baby girl. You're already distracting me. This is honestly the stupidest idea I've ever had. Also, what is with this baby girl thing? How am I baby girl? Submissive and I mean, you're just sweet like that. What were you about to say? Submissive and what? Don't worry about it. Now I'm worried about it. We can come back to this later. For now, let's just worry about not getting either of us killed. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. We're like girl on girl all day. For the thems, for the theys, for the fellas in the back giving trade. I can tell you want to swing my way. Come on, baby, let me put you up on game. Hell yeah. We're not going to talk. I don't trust it. I'm pretty sure if we do, it's bad ending. So we're just going to be quiet. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Never been better, actually. Well, that's good to hear. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. Ah. What is it? How could that? Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Damn, I can think of a lot of situations this would be fun in. And those situations would be... If you want this conversation to stay PG, I can't say. Your mind is in the gutter once again. It lives in the gutter. It sleeps in the gutter. It eats in the gutter. It breathes in the gutter. I am the gutter. mortals truly can be filthy. Oh, honey, I'm not a mortal, I'm an incubus. I live and breathe filth. I am a representation of the depraved. I am the prince of lust, darling. Yes, I imagine for certain acts it would be quite enjoyable for both parties. Have you ever heard anyone talk about that? I have not. Perhaps for science we could try it out one day. Like, keep it in mind for next time, huh? How can you be so forward? I just know what I want. Anyway. So you can see my aura. I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels sparse. Not exactly what I'd want a pretty man to call me, but okay. I said your aura was sparse, not you. Are you kidding me? Why are they on top? That's crazy. Also, that's my model mama. I mean, fucking, I thought my... Wait, where is it? Hold on, let me fucking... They're usually at the bottom. There we go. Fucking hell. They used to be at the bottom, now they're at the fucking top. That's annoying. Okay. And pretty. Come on. I'm sure you can think of a better descriptive word for me. Anyway. It's not necessarily bad, but it's unusual. I can't say I know what it means. You have some serious resting bitch face right now. What is that? Resting bitch face. What? I can assure you my face is bordering on heavenly. There is no bitch face. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right, you don't like the light, do you? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Oh, the way I want to overstimulate him until he cries. Oh, the dacrophilia is going fucking off today. Oh. Be careful not to damage your eyes, then. Don't look too close, right? Fantastic advice. Except I must look closely if I'm to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. Oh, he's a tough little sub. He can take a beating. So, a soul supposed to be that bright? Sometimes souls can shine or glow, like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. What? I didn't mean... I meant my eyes. My eyes. But, yours doesn't look the same, nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. Huh. Honestly, sounds like a good thing. What the lack of smell tells us is that you're indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me to concentrate. Looking into my eyes is that distracting, huh? What the... What is it now? Grim? Open. Sir? In all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's you. Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. Could say please, you know. Please. There we go. There is no one better on your plane or mine than I. I am everything people should strive to be. Steve, at it again. I'm the best of the best. I like the positivity. It is an undisputable fact. Yet I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense, that's not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe it's like a shield. Is there something you need protection from? That would be you? I won't harm you. I told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I'm still not at my full strength. And I believe you. For now. So no answer? I can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. And I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras. And then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know that will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. It's the autism, sorry. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. I need to stretch, sorry. Oh. Oh. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it's wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more. Perhaps. Maybe if you behave or beg. This fucking sub's really trying to flip it. Not gonna happen. I'd rather not. Then perhaps I'd rather not tell you. That's not fair. The only thing fair in life is death. Okay, very funny. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now, so suddenly, I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. But thank you. I appreciate it. Get some rest, please. The responsibility being the Grim Reaper. That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Grim, the only thing you are threatening is a box of chocolates. I bet you'd devour the fuck out of those. I believe that. But honestly, you're about as threatening as a toddler with a plastic screwdriver. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. So you said. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? And what if I said yes? I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. Not quite. I've got your legs wrapped around my waist, more like. What if I said I didn't mind that? I would say you're making a mistake, obviously. The only place I will lead you to is your doom. Remember that? Yeah, and I'll lead you to your room. We got him again. If anything, I'd say I have you wrapped around my finger. And how did you come to that conclusion? You're like a little puppy. I'm leading you around by the collar. You would look very good in a muzzle. Oh, and a leash? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. That's the one. On all fours. Licking water out of a bowl. Oh, good pupper. He's more of a cat, though. Think of where little cat is. You know those thigh highs that have little cat paws on the feet? Little tail. Oh. So you wish to collar me. Understandable. I would look fantastic in a collar. You would! You fucking would! Yes! He's on board. We're so in. We're winning today. I bet you would. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night, night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. By the way, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find out you've told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all. Do you really have a death wish? Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You're truly infuriating. Thank you. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. You and your edgy teenager like ass. I do not see what's funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. Definitely did, LMAO. Am I dropping frames? No, okay. CPU is fine. Alright. 60 FPS. Everything's fine. I had a weird little lag moment on OBS. I don't know if it happened in the stream, but interesting. I feel you're being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. What is happening with... Why is my OBS stuttering? What's happening? Is it my... Hello? Okay, it's not my VTube studio, it's my OBS. What the fuck is happening? What is happening with my OBS? CPU is low. I'm running a lot of apps, right? Because I have to for streams. So I run the current song app, which displays the song that's playing. Spotify, obviously. I've mixed it up for bit redeem toggles. Voice mod for the clean mic filter. I'm running, obviously, OBS, Discord, Chrome, because I need mod view up, and a data def, and VTube Studio. My CPU is 12%, which is really good for everything that I'm running. My, signal is all 4 green bars. Oh, my CPU just dropped to 11. Like, damn. I'm running at 60 FPS. I have a very good, like, stream, but for some reason I'm seeing lag in my OBS. It's a very... I don't know what's causing it. Because my OBS is up to date. I checked today. I have the most updated OBS. So I don't know what's happening. What is causing that? Weird. Hey, let me get a little sippy. Oh, you'll be pleased to know I'm gonna contact my doctor because I sneeze way too much for a human being. All of my sneezing, I sneeze like fucking 10 plus times a day. And I usually sneeze about like 6 or 7 times consecutively. Like, I won't just sneeze once. It'll be like fucking 6 sneezes in a row. It's crazy. So I sneeze like over 10 times a day, and it's really weird. I think it's not hay fever. I think I have an allergy to something in my home. I'm gonna start taking antihistamines every day. I normally don't because I feel like if you take antihistamines too much, you become like used to them and then they stop working. So that's why. But it is starting to get to the point where like sneezing is starting to hurt my throat a lot and my nose is always inflamed. So the allergies are really bothering me. And it's affecting my eye. I've been rubbing my eyes a lot because of the allergies. It's one of those impulses. I just can't stop it, you know? And my left eye right now is very swollen and fucked. It's so painful. It's one of the reasons why I'm glad I didn't stream yesterday because it was so painful, guys. You don't understand. Fuck. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know, I am gonna go to a doctor about my allergies because it's too bad. It's not good. And it is recent. It's a recent thing. It recently got very, very bad. In the past couple of months, I've been sneezing too much for a human being. So I think something's happened. I don't know, something in my body or something in my apartment, maybe? I don't fucking know. It's weird. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart. Your heart. Your soul. You entirely. It's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. That's fucking hot. That's fucking hot. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real, and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. This is one of my fears, by the way. I have an elevator in my apartment block, and, bro, when I get in it and I feel it shake when I step in, I get flashbacks like Final Destination. I'm so real about that. Like, when I do my grocery shopping, I carry a lot of groceries, like a lot, and they're very fucking heavy, right? Really fucking heavy. It's a good workout, but fuck me, it's a lot, right? When I get in with my groceries, and obviously it's a lot of weight, and I'm, you know, I'm like fucking, I think I'm like 160 pounds, something like that. I don't fucking know. So I get in with my shopping, right? I feel the entire elevator like drop a couple centimeters and shake side to side. I'm like, not from like carrying the shopping, But like from feeling the shake of the elevator, it scares the shit out of me. Even though I'm on the ground floor when I get in, I'm like, oh, no, no, no. And then when it gets up to my floor, I'm like, I'm out. I'm fucking good. The moment the door opens, I'm like diving out. Like, oh, I made it. Alright. It is a new day. Spike! Check on Spike. Spike is hanging out on your bed at the moment. As you sit down next to him, you think a little bit on your shared history. Just how did you come up with his name again? I named him after my favorite character, which is this little guy on my shoulder. What best way to memorialize your favorite character but in pet form? You love both Spikes dearly. I do! It's true! I do. I love Snail Spike, and I love Snake Spike. I think if Spike was a snake, his breed would probably be what is it? Is it the oh, you know what? He'd probably be a sunbeam snake. Probably. I don't know. I don't know any like snakes that are this particular color. Like Tyrian purple. I'll have to look it up. Might get some art commissioned of him if anyone can draw snakes. I'll try to find someone. I would like to clean out his enclosure. You spend the better part of the night cleaning out Spike's enclosure. You remove all the bowls, accessories, and bedding first, clean them as you go, and wash out the enclosure with hot soapy water. Correct. It's a bit of work, but you're pretty used to it. Seeing as you do a big clean once a week, you kind of have to. Snake poop is weird, man. It's like... it's kind of like... If you've ever undercooked a poached egg... It kind of looks like that, honestly. It's like... orangey white and gunky. No one said having a pet snake was easy. I mean, corn snakes are easy, milk snakes are easy, I guess. They're very like low maintenance snakes, but they still do require maintenance. It's worth mentioning. It's an ad break. Okay, ad break. All right, we'll take a break. Little break. Little ad break. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Ads. Sorry about the ads. Ads. Sorry about the ads. So, I think we'll play one more day. So I think I'm locking in like doing 2 days per stream. I feel like that's fair because I did 1 day and it took 2 hours. So I think, yeah, probably gonna be a 4-hour stream, which I feel is very fair. That's not too bad. I'm starting to get tired, but we're okay. We're good. We're good. Hey, the ad break ended. Nice. Okay. That's great. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay. Ooh. I just realized today is Monday, which means my package is gonna arrive for my controller, which means my next Slime Rancher stream is gonna be absolutely fucking popping. My next stream will be Slime Rancher. I'm alternating between A Date with Death and Slime Rancher right now. Because I don't want to do back-to-back Date with Death, because it's going to feel kind of like Homestuck. Because that's what I did with Homestuck, and Homestuck's a very, like, reading-heavy, voice-acting-heavy kind of stream, and A Date with Death is very much the same. So I would like some action-y kind of streams, where I'm basically just, like, you know, fucking around, raising some slimes. They're very cute, cozy streams. I really like that. I did jump in to Slime Rancher, the other day. because I wanted to quickly just make sure that my slimes had an auto feeder. I didn't do much. Don't worry. Didn't miss anything important. I didn't even leave the ranch. I literally just, like, made sure that my slimes were being fed, harvested the plorts from the plort collector, and then just, like, made sure I raised enough money to get the auto feeder set up. So yeah, that was it. That's all I did. Don't worry. Didn't miss anything. Oh, worth mentioning. I want to take a bathroom break real quick. Okay? I will be right back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, now that I've gotten the yapping over and done with, did we check on Spike? We cleaned out his enclosure. Let's check on him. Spike is hanging out on your bed at the moment. As you sit down next to him, you think a little bit on your shared history. Just how did you come up with his name? Oh yeah, we did do this. We did do this. You named him after your favorite character. What best way to memorialize your favorite character in pet form? You love both spikes dearly. I do. Let's water the plant. Your little plant is growing healthily. Give it a big drink of water. Excited about its growth. Don't worry more. Okay. Book. Oh, it's just this. You are akin to the moon and the stars and the oceans, boundless and free, shining and deep. You illuminate the darkness and cradle the light. You rise and fall and follow your own path through the night. With a bottomless heart, you help those in need, even when such actions may cause you to bleed. So shine brightly and embrace the unknown, for in that magic, you find your own. Ooh, Ravari. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, spying on neighbors time. Let's do it. You put your ear to the door, listening closely. Let me take a little sippy. You can hear something, but it seems muffled. You wonder if you'll be able to hear better from your window. Eavesdrop! You push open your window. A cool and light nighttime breeze blows inside. Feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Bro, I pay taxes. I don't know about that, you know? Then you hear the two voices from next door. One light and airy, another deep and calm. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. Can't help but feel that under such a big sky, happening to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. I agree. I'm glad I exist at the same time as Xander Netherbrand. I'm just gonna... I'm so excited to receive his birthday goods. They ship in August. I'm so excited about that. It's gonna be fucking great. The light voice speaks first. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. You are... It is very beautiful. The deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes, for as long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. The two voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like these two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deep voice finally pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? The lighter voice answers, but seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I feel like you're someone I was always meant to meet. The voice, cool like the night sky above, cuts off. I don't want to hurt you, and I'm afraid that the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay anyway, the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I had better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough you hear your neighbor's door open and close. Seems to be everything you'll hear for the night. Did get you thinking about fate, chance meetings, and the budding feelings within your chest. Ooh. Alright. I think we clicked on everything, so it's time. Check your computer. Alright, let's open the internet. Minesweeper. Minesweeper, but kinda bad.com. Is there no hidden... There's gotta be a... I didn't even touch that. What? I didn't touch it. See, I'm not even touching it. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Whoa. Oh. Huh. Wait, what? That's cool. Wait, hold on. Let me just... I want to save it. Okay. I'm also gonna screenshot the window. Wait. Hello? There we go. I did that because it does show up the file path when you save. So yeah. Wait, Patreon? I didn't click on the Patreon. What? Return. Return. Oh yeah. Oh, I clicked on profile by accident. I see. I see. Let's go to the chat room. I've proven my point with the jumping game. I did well. I got over 100. Let's go. Doesn't matter what you say, 'cause the flavor's all the same. It's so bitter like the venom of a snake. Alright. Any news, Grim? Oh, we need a new status, don't we? Grim, my baby girl. There we go. I'll take that as a no then. Unless it's a yes and you're just ignoring me. You wouldn't do that, right? Oh! So cute. Ah! I didn't realize. I love that so much. I said I might perhaps tell you. There you are. I really am always on your mind, aren't I? Yeah, I think about you a lot. What about it? I'm a little concerned with the amount of time you spend fantasizing about death. There's an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death. I represent death. I quite like death. But is that the same thing? See it as you will. Whether I'm literally deaf or not is up to interpretation. I like the idea of you being literal death. But either way, we're getting off topic here. So, you're so very demanding. Yes, I am, and you will obey. I mean, what? Anyway. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Well, obviously. I'm glad you realize. But I don't mean... Oh, he types the American realize, but I'm giving him a British accent. Deal with it. But I don't mean with your personality, or whatever. So what do you mean, then? Am I secretly an immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. Use your brain. You're human. No, I'm not. I'm a demon. I swear the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. Seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. Well... If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal. And you're obviously mortal. Well, I mean... It depends on how you're using the word mortal, right? Like, you could be using the term mortal to mean human, right? Or... What the fuck? Sorry, give me a sec. I'm trying to do a thing while I'm talking. And it's not working. Right, one sec. There we go. Right. If you're using the term mortal to describe just humans in general, there are humans that could obtain immortality. So I guess it depends on how he's using it. I think he's using mortal just to mean like lifespan. So yeah. Mortals cannot be immortal if you're using the term mortal in the context of lifespan. Okay. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? I'm about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Grim being nice? What does the world come to? Okay, maybe I shouldn't care about how you feel. My bad. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god, Grim, I'm too young to die. I'm 530. I'm a baby. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? It's worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. There is something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken, exactly. What would you say then? Oi, Grim? You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something's wrong. That's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may or may not tell you more. What does it change for me? Well, for now, nothing, I suppose. Hold on. Let me just pour in my little sippy. Delicioso. You suppose? What if I do something dangerous? Couldn't I make it worse? You want my honest opinion? For some reason, yeah. Just go about your days as you normally would. Easily said. You weren't even aware there was an issue until a moment ago. There is no reason for you to completely change how you're living your life now. If anything, that is what will cause you damage. That does actually make some amount of sense. Obviously. It was something I said after all, and my words are dripping with wisdom. Dripping. Something's gonna be dripping. Plus, I'm always correct. We both know that. Oh, really? What? My dyscalculia has just kicked in. I can't wait. Hold on. Oh my god, my brain just malfunctioned looking at numbers. Hold on. I need to... okay, right. I will try to read this. That's 3, that's... Okay, right. 100, because that's 176,384. Plus 82,736 divided by 746 times by 54. Okay. What? Always right. Answer my math questions then. No using the calculator. Huh? 800, no. Fuck, my brain. Hold on. My dyscalculia is very bad. When I look at numbers, my brain just fucking shorts out. I need a second to process it so I can read it. Hold on. Right. That's... Okay, there's a decimal. That's, 172,372.932976. Huh? That's the answer to your question. You cheated. I did not. You did. I don't even own a calculator. You Googled it. I absolutely did not. I'm simply a math genius. Just because you cannot solve it does not mean I cannot. Your intellect is obviously lacking. No, I have dyscalculia. It's not my fault, Grim, okay? Like, fuck you. Hey. Look, maybe you got that right, but You can't be right 100% of the time. Why not? Probability of that is almost 0. But not impossible. Certainly not for one as talented as I. All that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do whatever I want. Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? Why would I not? Because it's entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you'd like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. I don't have a bucket list. I mean, I've already died twice. I don't have a bucket list, though. Maybe I should make one. I don't know. Maybe. Sound logic, actually, in that instance, mortal can refer to any being with set lifespan, human, animals, various fantastical creatures. Sorry, I missed that message because I was locked in. But yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah. You could use mortal in the context of lifespan or in the context of human. Depending on the context itself, you could have a mortal that is immortal if you're using it in the context of just saying human. So you could use it as an oxymoron. You could. It depends on the context. But I think Grimmy is using it referring to lifespan because that makes sense for his character. Because he's a Grim Reaper. He's obsessed with lifespans. Makes sense. Sorry, I need to get comfortable because my spine is screaming at me. So is my arm. My right arm, for some reason, is just like... It feels like it's being crushed. Oh, I love being disabled. Every day is agony. It's a new pain every day. You never know what it's going to be. Chronic pain's fun. I'm lying, by the way. Oh, man. Do I need to stretch or something? I just need to, like... Sorry, I'm stretching my arm because it really does feel like I'm being crushed. But only on that arm. Didn't really help it, but I'll try to ignore it. I did take my meds, so hopefully they'll kick in, because, you know, I'm on the highest dose of pregabalin, so should kick in. I am feeling a little bit woo, you know, a little bazooed, but it's not that strong. I'm very used to it. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. I'm simply being myself. Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Have you even been trying? None of your business. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. It's a rather pressing issue, you know. As is your health. Fine. If you're really curious, I'm feeling just great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I've not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It's confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. You say that, but I know you don't mean it. What made you unwell, anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? Oh, right. Oh, I clicked something by accident. Hold on. Let me just... Sorry. I'm, ooh. Sorry, I was cleaning my mouse a little bit because I noticed there was a little bit of dirt stuck to the side of it and it was irritating me. It was irritating my finger when I was clicking. You die. A Grim Reaper can die. Indeed, death comes to everyone eventually. You're not immortal? I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances, but my soul can be corrupted with a taint. Taint. Oh, I could corrupt your taint, honey. Or the light, and I will simply fade away. The taint. The light. You know too much already. You're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose. It may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. I'm also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If the soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone, or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, the soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. Sounds complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I've survived all of this time, after all. I'm glad you're feeling better, though. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is, ever since I linked our minds. Fantastic work on my part. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though. Actually, I had a question. Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. There's a lot. Pianos falling from windows right in front of me. Yes, that was me. Bro's trying to assassinate us. That's crazy. Why? Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb? I just thought, Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It's against the rules. When it's your time, you'll die, and then I'll collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you, years upon years ago. Ooh, we're overstaying our welcome. Yes. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead. Yes. Says who? Says me, and the list I have with your name on it. Maybe it's something to do with fate. Oh, does it have something to do with fate? Yes, fate says you must die, and your continued existence goes against that. Well, maybe fate isn't so absolute then. You question the very foundations of this world. Still here. I'm alive. If fate was absolute, I'd be dead right now. What a line. What you say holds something to think about. So, you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways. Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they're supposed to, the way they're destined to from the moment they're born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It's just you. I'm special. It has always been just you. Oh, keep saying things like that to me, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, that hits a spot. That almost sounds romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I am the hunter, and you are my prey. Nah, we're gonna flip that real quick. And we'll be locked to one another until one of us wins. Ooh, can we handcuff ourselves to each other? I'm really into that, by the way. Ooh, yeah. Forced proximity. I love it. Which will be me, of course. Even if it kills me in the process. You got fucking emotes. What the? What is that? It is me. Where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue, however in this case I believe cute is the right term. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tipped the artist as they did a good job. Yes! Anyway, you just sent a humour photo of yourself. How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules. Whether it is or not doesn't matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. You bending the rules by talking to me? He is. You are clever, Porphyra. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone those whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me, then, huh? For you, don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Well, breaking my heart over it. Good. You shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I've received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally. How else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Fantastic. They truly got your good side. But wait a second. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? Your little pouty blush. Cute. Oh, you know what? Once again, I'm proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? I'm calling him. Yes. You're getting rather demanding, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy. What are you talking about? I want to see you pout. Excuse me? Go on, pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji's cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout. Absolutely. This is a pointless waste of time. I see. I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You're rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. For the things you could want, you choose that. Alright, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? You're so... Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose. A holiday? That is what it's called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work requirements. Wait, have you never been on holiday? Don't lie to me. There's no way you've never had a holiday. I've had days off to recover from being unbalanced, but never have I experienced time away from my duties of pure recreation. That can't be true. I told you, I cannot lie. You cannot, or you will not. I cannot. I'm not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Reaper magic thing? It's not magic. We're simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay, like actually? Yes, like actually, how many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to your advantage. You can't stop me. This is gonna be fun. You know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What? Do you want to play 20 questions now? So is that yes or no? No. Do you cuddle Asriel in bed? What? Why would you care? Do you cuddle Asriel while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? Let's talk about something else. You do. No answer is still an answer. There it is, the pout. That's so cute. Well, yes. He's cute, so... Adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course. Pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. I'm allergic. So, you're so wrong it hurts. If anything here is wrong, it's you. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty wrong, not gonna lie. Yeah, my brain, whew, boy. Damn. Okay, Mr. Pineapple on pizza. Then. Do you think I'm cute? I pass. You can't pass. I said pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then do you think I'm handsome? Oh, for the love of... So, no? I didn't say that, did I? Ha, got ya. Do you think about me often? You're all I think about right now, mortal. And it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I'm too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love. Why? For the happiness it brings. Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. Just thought you seemed lonely. You need not concern yourself over my loneliness. That is part of being a Reaper. Sad, actually. Lonely. Huh. You can't think what you wish of me. Neither a yes or a no. I see. You may take of it what you wish. Alright, alright. Then. Okay. Have you ever kissed anyone? No. I've not been in love. I would not kiss someone I did not love. Oh, he's a virgin. I want to break him so much. Oh my god. Oh, the way I would train him. I would break him and train him. I would make him cry. Oh, he would love it too. Oh my god. Have you? Me? No, the other person I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal. I have. Interesting. Then, have you... No, it's still my turn, Porphyra. I thought it was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me? No. Why would I be? You should be. Well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You're full of life, Porphyra. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What is your name? Your real name? I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were lying? No, mortal. So you won't tell me? No, that would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off. Okay, this is a little suspicious. Praying on ya. Mazuka's up. It's time to hunt. I'm gonna be real with a fear in my mouth. Live the life that I want. I'm gonna be running my kingdom, living by my reason. Stuck in the dark, I got a heart, even when I be freezing. Let's go. We love Stuck in the Abyss. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Grim. Whoopsies, tee-hee. Okay, fucking Xander Netherbrand, calm down. Tee-hee? You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. That sounds a little, suggestive. But what exactly do you mean? Part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. How about you take it back? Don't you, like, need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I have absolutely not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that would be too much. Then take it back already. I cannot. It's too risky. So I just look at you spying on me forever? There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense on you, they would see I've already laid my claim. There's a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself. It's like a soul hickey. And it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. Huh. I wouldn't say I belong to you. Your soul does. Really? I feel pretty alive right now. But you won't for much longer. We'll see about that, won't we? Yes, we will. Maybe I've laid claim on you instead. You exist to take souls, right? Mine in particular. Kinda seems like I have a hold on you already. Death cannot be owned. Sure, but you want death. You're you. You bring death and guide souls. You are death itself, in my opinion. So I think I do have somewhat of a claim on you. You think you can control a Reaper? Do you want me to? I wouldn't mind. You're a very forward person. It is perhaps a blessing and a curse. You mess with my mind and my heart, then it's working. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you're... I'm what? Is my Discord overlay showing? Oh my god, you're kidding me. Wait. Can I duplicate this? Oh my god, it's showing up, isn't it? That's terrible. Wait. Discord overlay is awful. There we go. Fuck's sake. Fucking Discord overlay showing up as well. That's crazy. This is why I prefer game capture over window capture, but for some reason, like, it pisses me off. Why doesn't it work with the Date with Death, but it works with Slime Rancher? It's crazy. You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you were gonna say. I can. I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Tease? You tease me. It's only fair. You, as mortals say, dish it, but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. I enjoyed talking to you. I did too. Good night, Kiwi. Yeah, I completed day 4. New item added to gallery. Let's fucking go. I want to see that. Gimme. On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. You decide against going to your usual store, and instead, stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave, just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops. You're amazed you got out unscathed and also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you'll let go, and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Though Grim is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone get caught in the crossfire. Alright. Let's save. There we go. I want to see the gallery. Where is it? What do we unlock? Ooh, these are cute. I love that. Ooh! I have the full picture of this because I'm on the Patreon. I joined the Patreon because I wanted to see the other stuff, you know, the NSFW ones. And oh, I ate good. It was like finally some good fucking food. Tam, welcome in, Tam. How you doing? Is it Tamasitas? Hi. What a time to join in. Welcome in. Hi, my name is Porphyra Minos. I am a demon incubus, ruler of the second circle of hell, and I am the prince of lust. And I am rizzing this fucker. Exactly. Also, hello, welcome in. Yeah, welcome in. Oh, I got this, man. I honestly, seeing this motivates me, makes me want to keep going. I just want to look at his pretty face. Oh, he's crying too. Yo, I got dacrophilia. I am so serious. Seeing a little subby boy cry. Yes. Hits the spot. Just for, you probably don't know who I am. Hi, happy Pride. I'm a gay man. And I really love subby bratty bottoms. I love that shit. That's good food. Oh, man. It's getting me kind of hot. Happy Pride Month! Welcome in. Can I ask for your pronouns? I don't have the pronoun extension. I need to get that. I keep forgetting to do that. I need to get pronoun extension because I know people use it. What are your pronouns? If you want to share, you don't have to, obviously. I'm asking because I'd like to know how to refer to you. But yeah, happy Pride Month. Welcome in. Welcome in. Cool. My fucking model zipped across the screen, didn't it? Little bit of ASMR as I open my stamina potion. There we go. You're welcome. She, her, I'm okay with anything if you forgot. How about yours? He, him. I'm boring. I'm just a normal he, him. I ain't nothing special. I'm just a gay guy with a thing for femboys. It is what it is. I say that though. I kind of like guys with pecs too. I kind of want to play more. Your pronoun could be Xander's only. Are you a Netherling? Where is it? There we go. Are you a Netherling? Is that how you found me? Goodness. Okay. You occasionally watch Zanny. Yeah, I love Zanny. Zanny's great. Found you from the Hollow stream. Oh, really? Interesting. Because I'm in the Xander Netherbrand unofficial Discord server as well. So I get a lot of people coming in from that. But yeah, hi, welcome in. If you're on that server, that means you're also a streamer too. So let me give you a little follow. So I can, bruh, why is it that Twitch is just the most What are you doing, Twitch? Wait, there we go. Sorry, Twitch is being fucking stupid. And I don't know why. There we go. Thank you. The Oshi list is good. Yeah, I got my Kami Oshi is Uki Violetta. And I honestly have so much in common with him. I'm like a blend of him and Xander. Because I yap. I'm a yapper, like Xander. Ryzar. Yeah, Ryzar is one of my Oshis as well, like one of my Kamis. So my Kamis are Uki, Xander, Crimson Ruse, and Ryzar. And one of my Kamis was also Folga. Obviously now Kuchan when he comes back from his break. But yeah. I love me some sexy man. But I feel like my streaming style is a blend of Ukis and Xanders, because I'm very calm, very chill, like Uki, but I'm a yapper like Xander. And I'm also a demon incubus. I outrank him though, it's worth mentioning. Comfy gazer, yeah, I'm a comfy gazer. I've got, wait, let me move out of the way a second. Let me just fucking move out of the way. So, on my shelf, I'll use my horns to point. Right here, I have Uki and Folga. Right here. And I have my little Stargazer Sona here. And I've got my little Rusada sonar, and I've also got my little Rhizor sonar. I'm working on my Neverling sonar. It's difficult because like I am a demon, so like um I don't really. It's hard for me to like personalize it because I'm already a demon, you know. You're also in Google. Searching Porphyra Minos shows a seaweed and you on the main page. Wanted to make sure I was spelling your name right, so Google. Oh yeah, Porphyra is it's a strain of seaweed because Porphyra is ancient Greek for purple, and the seaweed is a purple seaweed, and it's a seaweed that's actually used for like onigiri and things like that because when it dries out, it goes green. So yeah, I already knew that Porphyra is a type of seaweed. Um, Porphyra is ancient Greek, means Tyrian purple. It's a type of dye that was harvested from Venus comb sea snails. It's the most expensive dye in the ancient world, and that's why my little pet right here is a Venus comb sea snail. His name is Spike. And the hex code is 630330, which is the color of my hair, horns, my eyes, Spike. It's like my color. It sounds so complicated, but like I'm a fucking dungeon master, so that's why I make my own campaigns. I make everything convoluted. My lore is crazy. So yeah. I love making things complicated and filling things with lots of shit. That's why my background, my just chatting is like everything everywhere all at once. I am a maximalist. I need everything. Dungeon Master, let's go. Yeah, I would really like to host. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Let me zoom in a bit. Let me get in your face a bit. Hi. I would really like to host a D&D like stream. I don't have a party yet. I want to finish my campaign. So my VTuber character, right, Porphyra, was originally an NPC. Thank you, Stream Elements. I appreciate that. He was originally an NPC that your party was supposed to encounter and aid in an uprising in hell. So the whole campaign is basically traveling through all the circles of hell, killing the princes so that the rebellion can take the throne and basically just rebuild hell and fix everything because of the bureaucracy of it all, right? The bureaucracy that the princes. I just realized you can't see my tits, and that's not fair on you. You deserve the jiggle. So anyway, do it. Yeah, I really want to. I need to finish it and organize it more. Building campaigns is really difficult as it is, but I decided to make a fucking 9-part campaign where you travel through all 9 circles of hell, which is really fucking complicated. And coming up with like movesets for the bosses, and also like building the NPCs that are supposed to take their place. Because there's 7 princes of hell that you have to kill, and then there's 9 princes of hell that replace them, right? Which I'm one of them. Fun fact, by the way, my character, obviously an NPC, has god-killing gauntlets, right? So every NPC that replaces the Princes of Hell has a god-killing weapon, because you need one to kill a Prince of Hell, because they're not like normal demons. A demon-killing knife isn't going to work. You need a god-killer, because they're on par with angels, right? So my character has god-killing gauntlets, and they're called the Gauntlets of Abraxas, and they do 5d100 damage. So if you get punched by the gauntlets, it's 5d100, and you can punch twice with gauntlets. So it's 2 attacks in 1 action. So it is technically a 10d100 if it hits. Which is fucking crazy. Because they're god killers, they're supposed to fucking kill, right? Yeah. Sounds super cool. Now I kind of want to read that. Oh well, it's not a story. It's a campaign. It's a D&D campaign. I need to finish it up, get it ready to play. That's convenient. Yeah. I really need to I need to get it like to a point where it's playable. It's rough. But yeah. The princes of hell are very strong, which is why the god killers are necessary. Like the 5D100 is going to tickle them, basically. It's a very difficult campaign, so I don't think I'll be able to take on newbies. I would need people who at least understand the mechanics of D&D to a certain degree. Even if you've never played before, but you actually understand because you watch like Critical Role or Dimension 20 or something, that's fine. But yeah, I would really like to host a D&D one, like a stream where we stream D&D like once a month or something. That'd be super fucking cool. I would love to do that so much. I love voice acting. I love building worlds. It's one of the reasons why Crimson Ruse is one of my Oshis, like Kami Oshis. I'm in his membership, and I love watching his like behind the scenes Hollow Marches stuff. I really fucking love that shit. So yeah, watching him world build makes me want to world build. I do have. I wonder if I still have it actually. Wait, let me see if I can show you something. Okay. Let me get pictures. Do I have? Is it in downloads? Did I just not move it? I don't think I did. It's definitely not in my VTuber folder. Pictures? I think a lot of Rosaders also like D&Ds. Many of them are streamers too. Yeah, I found that there are a lot of like Rosader kind of streamers. I find it interesting that he kind of attracts that crowd. Damn, I would have to wait. Let me be clever for a hot minute, right? I remember the Armada Hangout server just holding a D&D session, which I really wanted to join if they had a session too. For real. Like, I really badly want to hold a session. I need to finish my campaign, like, big time. Let me just... I'm trying to get the map that I worked on while I was watching Ruse make his map. There it is, fantasy map. Got it. I want to preface this by saying it's not great. It's in progress. It's not finished. This is for a different campaign, by the way. Page 3 done. Download. Okay. I made it in Canva. It's not great. It's me doing my best, basically. Let's see. Can I add it now? Properties. Downloads. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Okay, so this is like a rough kind of map that I built. I used Mappa Imperium as recommended by Ruse to kind of get the layout and build everything. Sheesh, yeah, so if you zoom all the way in, it's a very big map because it's a world map. It's not like a continent map. So like shallow reefs, sapphire forest, limestone, iron, island clusters, here, shallow reefs, crop plains, swamp, hills of Asclepia, sunset forest, blood forest, emerald forest. Like, yeah, I need to work on it a lot more. Ooh, whoopsie. Wait, there we go. There's a lot to work on. It's an in progress map, so I need to refine it, but I'm working on it, you know. It's a lot. This is for a different campaign though. This isn't the 9 Hells campaign. This is a different campaign. Because I wanted to make a more, I guess, traditional D&D campaign. Because 9 Hells is so unique. Because it's basically going to the underworld. You know, you're going to be in hell. So it's a completely different structure. because of that, I wanted to make something that was a bit more traditional for D&D. And this world is like that, basically. Yeah. So yeah. We're about to have an ad in about a minute. I think, how do you spell that? Might check out that tool. Oh, Mappa Imperium. Let me get it for you. Mappa Imperium. It's technically free, by the way. But you can donate to the creator. I donated because I thought, you know, it's a really good tool. It's technically a game that you can play with people. But you can do it solo. I do it solo. It's really good. It helps you world build. And I think it's a really good one. It's a good map. It's a good map builder, good world builder. I really enjoyed it. I'm very grateful to Ruse for introducing it to me. And I think the way that he explains it and also watching him use it really, like, I guess inspires, but also contextualizes, like, Mappa Imperium itself. I've been putting him on in the background while I've been working on my own world building, and his ideas inspire a lot of my ideas. And like, he's very good at thinking about the logistical side of like how the world works and where water would flow and where like resources would be and things like that. So yeah, I really do appreciate like watching his world building streams. If you're into that, become a member of his channel and you'll get so much content like that. It's crazy. There's a lot of membership streams like that. Also, ad, sorry. I'm sorry about the ad. It's unfortunately necessary. It's okay if you have an ad blocker. I don't blame you. Yeah. There's an ad. I'll wait until the ad's over. Thank you for the resources. Also, Rue's world building is indeed really good. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if you can hear me, by the way, because of the ad, but yeah, Rue's world building is incredible. I think it's because he's homestuck. That's why. Because I'm a homestuck, and I don't want to toot my own fucking horn or anything, but I feel like I'm a pretty good world builder. So I think it is Homestuck. I think the vastness of Homestuck and the complexity of it kind of opens your mind to world building, because Homestuck's really good world building. A lot of it is accidental as well. Like a lot of things in Homestuck started out as like a joke, you know, and it just became canon and developed upon. It's kind of interesting how that worked. Sorry about the ad break. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I was just talking about like how I think the reason why Ruse and I gel so well with world building is because we're Homestucks. Because I'm a Homestuck. I've been a Homestuck for 11 years. I just think that like the complexity of Homestuck and the world building in it kind of inspires that in other people, you know? So I feel like if you're a Homestuck, probably going to be good at world building in some way, or character building. Made and scrapped a fantasy map multiple times. Yeah, honestly, book nerd, the way that you'll need a d6, so you'll need a 6-sided dice for Mappa Imperium. I'm a DM and I've got a big bag of dice because I'm a little dice goblin. I do want to buy some more, not gonna lie. I think I am gonna buy some more. But yeah, I've got like fucking over 100 little dice of different kinds. In my little goblin bag. You'll need d6. Just remember that you'll need a lot of d6 because there's a lot of d6 options. You can you don't have to follow the rules exactly. You can change some things if you want to. Just go with it. You know, feel your way around Mappa Imperium. It's a really good tool. I love it. I think it's great. I really do. I might do a Mappa Imperium stream. I'm not sure. I want to build more of my D&D world for the Nine Hells campaign, but it's so complicated. I feel like that wouldn't be an interesting stream. It would be a selfish stream. It would be one of those where it's like, I want to do it, but I don't think anyone else would want to see me do it. but I want to do it. You know what I mean? It would be a very selfish stream. I don't know. Maybe in the future. We'll see. So, man, I think it's time. Don't you? How long have we been going? 3 hours and 20. Wait, we finished day 2 really fucking fast. That's crazy. What the fuck? That's wild. Who is Live? Okay. So, we're gonna raid someone. Now, remember when we raid, let's be kind, polite, read the chat rules. Don't be a dick. It's probably best to copy and paste the raid message so that they know that you've come from my stream and you're not a complete rando. So there it is. Let me get the raid in. Let me make sure I've actually spelled their fucking channel name correctly. Yes, I have. Good. So we're gonna raid out. Please be kind. Please be conscious. Take care of yourself as well, because it's been a while. You know, hydrate, feed yourself, etc., etc. I want to thank you for coming today. This was a surprise stream. It was for like the JST people, and I guess also Europe people as well. I'm always streaming for Europe. What up, baby boo? I won't ever say that again. I'm sorry. So yeah, take care of yourself and bye bye.